Hi and welcome to Vanlife Builds. Join us today as we show you around this Mercedes Sprinter long wheelbase that we've lovingly transformed into a studio office on wheels, complete with a full sound booth. The design was based around our client's brand, Natural Spirit, meaning connection with nature. Our friends from Germany are a creative husband and wife duo. Johannes is a music producer and Sinnika is a singer-songwriter. Together, they wanted a stylish space to work on the road and create nature sounds and music of all kinds.
G'day guys, Wayne here from Vanlife Builds. Hope you're all keeping well. Just before we jump into the van tour today, this video is sponsored by Jackery. Jackery are a well-known brand in the US. They make and sell power stations. So I'm really pleased to announce they are now launching in the UK. They sent us over some kit to try out and I've been really happy with it. So Jay said to me she's going to pop all the links for the Jackery gear in the description box. So I've got no idea what that means, but check it out anyway. So I'm only just trying to get used to this YouTube stuff.
We created a curved entrance with a practical light combined in the step. The idea here was to keep this area as open as possible to give the illusion of extra space. Just as you come in, you'll notice storage space under the wood burner. This is an ideal place for our clients to dry off their walking boots. We surprisingly had some weight to spare in this build, so we were able to use real oak parquet flooring. We laid it on an angle to create a point of difference to the floor and also to follow the flow of the L-shaped tiny kitchen.
Okay, so from this angle of the cab area, you can see just how versatile this space really is. We've got the front two swivel seats and they pull right into the breakfast bar. Also, I've designed this area for the clients so they can use it as their second workstation. They've got the USB port and also they've got the PowerPoint on the top. And this is also a great area to eat from. In the front of the island bench, I created this little nook, which would have otherwise been just wasted space. And Jay had lots of fun filling it. Never shuts up about it ever since. Also, we got a little feature there, towel rail, which is really nice.
At the end of the kitchen, you'll notice that there's a place to store wine or champagne. These are designed and built on an angle so that they won't fall out while driving. We've added a plant box to bring the outdoors in. The plants also act as a divide from the kitchen to the office. We've used lots of live edge wood touches throughout this build. It really helps to give that rustic feel. So as this van is predominantly an office, a fixed hob was not important for our clients. They would much prefer the clear counter space for a second desk area. However, they can easily use the portable burner stored in the drawer, both inside or outdoors if required. We would highly recommend these slimline marine fridges. They work perfectly in small spaces thanks to their narrow depth. We've said it before and we'll say it again, Max fans are fantastic to use in van conversions as they can be used in all weather. When used in conjunction with a skylight, it creates a powerful breeze throughout the van for those hot days. I've left the links to all the products we recommend in the description box. Our clients opted for a natural river rock sink for those outdoor vibes. We contrasted it with a beautiful brushed gold tap that complements the other gold features throughout the van. We've used plenty of indirect lighting to create zones and ambience at night. The warm light against the corkboard recess gives a soft glow and makes the studio feel inviting. There is a quirky space-saving swing-out stool under the office. The desk with the keyboard also pulls out to save space when it isn't in use. Dividing areas in a van or small space can really help it feel like home. We've used small jam jars filled with office accessories to help divide the area in a subtle way from the office to the bed. To the side of the desk, we created a place for music sheets or office equipment. The step to the bed has a soft light and contains the wires to the recording booth and other build items. We fully utilised the space underneath it. Wayne built a small drawer for pens and pencils which is located over the wheel arch, again to maximise every inch of space available in the van. Under the bed you'll find full width storage behind the slider. This can also be accessed from the garage. Wayne hand-carved a novelty light-up sign to indicate when the singing booth is in use. The vintage solid brass porthole window adds some quirkiness to the booth, but also acts as a communication window when required for making music. The feature lighting to the ceiling gives a calming vibe, but there's also brighter lighting over the music stand. We've also used a solid oak border to break up the black acoustic sound panels. When the booth isn't being used for singing, our clients do have the option to use it as a private space to toilet. However, I think they will just keep this for emergency use. The toilet slides in and out from the garage so that it does not interfere with floor space in the booth. You can also access it from the garage so that you do not need to pull it through the living space when it needs emptying. Again, we utilised the area over the wheel arch to make a small seat and also created a storage place for toilet rolls or other items. To this side of the wood burner, you'll also find more storage for shoes and a place to store wood for the fire. We use sand in our cream paint on the door to give that earthy, textured tone that our clients were looking for. At the back of the van we have a beautiful live edge redwood from our local sawmills, which has a stunning grain to it, with handmade hooks each side for coats and bags. We've installed a super large skylight in this build so that our clients can stargaze from bed, but also so that they can easily climb out and onto the roof deck. One of our fast becoming signature features is the hammock roof racks that we design. We have essentially created another seating and social area for our clients at the back of their van. They can also enjoy the views from the top thanks to the roof terrace above. To the garage there's plenty of storage. This cupboard gives access to the toilet and also to the shelf that is accessible from inside of the van. To the matching cupboard on the other side, we have stored all of the electrics and batteries neatly out of the way with vent holes to prevent them from overheating. Again, there's also access to the storage shelf above. We know how it feels to be a small independent business, so we always try to shop small and support our communities. I will leave you with a few of our favourite purchased items that helped put the finishing touches to this van build.